Welcome back. Well, as you know, you can't go to the movie theaters right now, but Craig Worth says you can at least hold on to memories of those old neighborhood theaters that you might have gone to years ago. Virtually all the old single-screen show houses are now gone, but they're here in tonight's Worth Watching report. And by the way, Craig also adds some video from his report from 30 years ago about one of the last neighborhood theaters and its owner, the late Art Proctor.
It was Saturday night at the Avalon on 3600 South State. Now that was one of dozens of idyllic neighborhood theaters. It was one of the last single-screen small places, like you remember down the street from your home, where the owner was there every night because the owners were movie fans more than they were business people.
Well, I started out as an usher at 15, but I was running movies in my basement when I was 10 years old.
Where the kids would go, and the owner knew them all, and parents knew the movies were as wholesome as the popcorn.
We won't play the R's. We do play some PG's new ones, you know, that are good movies.
It's where you saw Airport with Burt Lancaster, or remember the Arcade Theater, an institution on the West Side. Oh, don't go see this one alone, Psycho. But Peter Pan to the rescue at the long-gone Plaza in the Kearns area. Oh, there were theaters in every neighborhood. The Apollo, the Tower, the Roxy. After the owners sold all the tickets, they would climb the ladder to the projection booth. Now it's all digital. Oh no, not then. For most of us, these places were memories of matinees. My favorite, of course, the Three Stooges matinees. You could always count on them. The neighborhood movie houses would get all the classics after the big downtown theaters showed them. Movie house historian Grant Smith remembers.
After it played there for months or years, it would move out to the smaller theaters in the neighborhoods so people could see it closer to home and for less.
And that was just fine for all of us in the neighborhood. Virtually all the old neighborhood theaters are gone.
The 1937 movie, Maytime with...
And sadly, Art Proctor is now gone. So is the Avalon. Although the building remains and lives as a live show house for children, the Parker Theater. But Executive Director James Parker has memories of movie houses too, and it's vital to keep them alive.
There's so much history in this place, and a lot of people, anybody who lives here in the valley especially, remembers coming to the Avalon. They remember either the old video shop on the side, or they remember the prizes that, you know, maybe they were giving out before a movie.
Yes, few remain, but even an old seat or a piece of detail brings us back to another day, and that's important for all of us who ever saw a movie in the neighborhood before the multi-screen show houses changed it all.
As far as us preserving it, you know, there's a change of use from movie theater to live theater. But, you know, we kept intact sort of the essence of it, especially of the age of it.
And so today, let's remember the movies we saw way back when down the street. And memories are good right now, if just for a moment, especially with the pandemic keeping us out of the movies. And think about the popcorn and the Art Proctors of yesterday and the Avalon theaters of all of our childhoods. Yes, the Avalon, and great memories of those Saturday matinees at the neighborhood theater. Well, so many of them are now gone, and this one's no longer showing film. Oh, but the building has been saved. Craig Worth, ABC 4 News.
Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Adam Carroll.